I kept the self-pity in my heart, for some reason, and I blame my mother and father for that self-pity, but once I got to understanding I was a man, I had to walk on my own. Sometimes, you know what, a man is not grown at 25 or 30 just because he has a family or kids. He is grown when he take responsibility as a man, and once I give it all to God, you know what I'm saying, to sit down and just really got on my knees and talk to him, he really started blessing, because it was like a block, because my mother and father was never there. They were separate. I wanted them together as a family. And little did I didn't know, I never forgave them. I got on my knees and prayed and thought I forgive them. Until my aunt talked to my aunt one day, and my aunt said, have you really just give it all to God? Every bit of it? And I said, yeah. She said, no, you haven't. She said, because you know what? You bring them up too much. So one day I sit down and just really say, Father, I can't tote it. I can't do it. You have to. I'm not strong. You my strength. Once I sit down to understand that and really give it all to him, it lifted up off of me. He started blessing me. You know what? Like I say, as God, cleaned my heart out and threw it behind me, and I could sit down and talk to them like a man's supposed to, like a son. They really understood, what I stood for. And, to really say a lot about it is because, God give me the things to say to them to bring us all closer. Boys, you can bounce them around and, throw them across the room. But this little lady, she could grab you by the finger and take you where she wants you to go, And it really fulfilled a lot of things in my heart, And that's why I get up every day and get on my knees and thank God for my health, my strength, knowing that somewhere around I'm going to do some work, and to be able to pay bills, to be able to make sure they got a meal on the table,